What's up, guys? Welcome to another technique workout video. Today we are going to be checking out a bunch of concepts in D minor, going through some D minor pentatonics, some D minor 7 arpeggios. We're going to be hitting alternate picking, some legato work, some hybrid work, triplet work. It's going to be a really fun and technical exercise today. So get your fingers warm, get your tea ready, and let's get ready to jam. As always, make sure to head on over to the Discord if you're looking to download all of the tabs from today or any past lesson. Go in and join the community, join the discussion, and head on over to that tab forum where you can download all the tabs, like I said. So if we take a look at the first exercise here, it should look fairly bog standard for a lot of us. We are just going through the D minor pentatonic scale in 5th position. Using 8th notes, and we're going to be alternate picking this bad boy. So 5th position, quick reminder, when we are playing in position, that just means that each of our fingers are kind of locked or assigned to a fret. So 5th position will mean that our first finger is always playing the 5th fret, our second finger is always playing the 6th fret, our third finger is always playing the 7th fret, and our 4th finger is always playing the 8th fret. So we're locked into position, and we're going to be using alternate picking with our right hand, so that consistent down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up through the entire pacing. I'll play the scale real quick just so that you can get a little quick look and a ear of it. So we have, if we're looking at our digiting, we have 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 4, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1. And now a lot of folks, when playing this D minor pentatonic position, and it's totally fine if you do this, but it will kind of hamstring you on one of our exercises a little bit further on today if you're not playing in strict position, because some folks, when using this this shape, because we got this pesky 6/8 thing going on the B string, right? And if we're playing strictly in position, you'd be using your middle finger, right, to grab that 6th fret, and then your 4th finger to grab that 8th. Which is why playing this scale in position is really good for your overall digiting combinations, because it gets you used to a really lesser used and kind of awkward 2/4 digiting movement on the B string, which, you know, we're not doing a lot of 2/4 movement individually. We usually have like a 1-2-4 or a 1-3 or a 1-4. So getting that actual 2/4 thing in with the pinky, it's a good workout. And once again, spoiler, when we get to an exercise down the road, if you're playing in more the position shift way, which kind of looks like... You'll be able to get by in one of our exercises later, but it is going to be a little bit trickier and a little bit more kind of mushy on the hands. So we're now going to be playing through this exercise, which is just the D minor pentatonic scale linearly with alternating 8th notes. Once we get to our highest note, we will be doubling that note. It's just to reset our overall picking pattern. We'll be fully descending past our tonic and then hitting our tonic again. The way that we have this scale lined up in the tab makes it so that we just flow right into our next repeat after 3 measures, and we'll be playing through this 4 times in a row. So 4 times in a row, 3 measures. Shouldn't be too bad. Let's get it going. 60 BPM. 8th notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So when we're getting warmed up, it's good to kind of just self-reflect on kind of, ooh, where am I kind of at today? What's my body doing? And I'm noticing right now, for myself personally, I'm feeling a little bit like I'm rushing, so I'm just going to remind myself, take a nice deep breath. Remember to be on the money with the beats. So we are currently rushing, at least for myself, so we need to pull it back a little bit. Just kind of reflect on what is your feeling with your subdivision and just correct. Don't get mad. Just figure out what you need to do and course correct. Going up by 10 BPM, our nice interval bump. 70, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, that was feeling pretty locked in. Going up by 10 again. Nice cool rise. Now we are at 80. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Sounding good, going up to 90 BPM. And since we are getting warmed up, right, first exercises of the day, always take a sec, stretch your arms out if you need to, stretch those fingers out, right? We're getting warmed, we're building up, so it's all good to take a second, kind of re-loosen up. Like my right shoulder's feeling a little bit tense today, so just kind of stretching that shoulder out for a second. Getting nice and loose, because once we are getting up into that high BPM, if we're feeling a lot of tension and we're like really cramping up, you are going to lose all of your speed. The key to speed is to be loose, to be relaxed, and to practice slowly and build up. The barbecue method, low and slow. 90 BPM, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Sweet, we're sounding nice and even. Bumping up to 100. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Up by 10 again. Now hitting 110. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... nice, up by 10 again. 120, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4. Surprise, surprise, up by 10 BPM again. We're feeling good, feeling good. 130, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2. 3. 4. Nice, we're feeling nice and locked in now. 140, we're probably going to keep this up till maybe around 200-ish. We'll see, we'll see. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2. 3. 4. Up to 150. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 3. 4. Burning through these now. They're taking no time at all to get through. 160, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2. 3. 4. Up by 10 again. We're still feeling locked in. Take that second, stretch those hands out. Stretch that neck. Ooh, burp that yerp. 170. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2. 3. 4. Oh yeah, up to 180. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2. 3. 4. Oh yeah, we're feeling that speed, boy. We're feeling that speed. 190. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2. 3. 4. Had a little bit of slop on that first run there, right? A little bit of slop on that first one, but the rest of them were feeling locked in. So it's like, okay, we're starting to feel out where our kind of shakiness is at. 190, warming up after not practicing for a few days. Not bad, not bad. Kicking it up to 200, we'll see where the flubs continue at. Ooh. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2. 3. 4. Okay, a little bit sloppy. Let's try doing a bump up to 210. Let's try doing a bump up to 210. Let's embarrass ourselves a little bit. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Ooh, let's try try going up to 220 just to push ourselves a little bit. I'm not counting because I'm having to lock in personally on these ones. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Ooh, and that's where that is 220 Slop City. Slop City. I would not I would not like playing like that in front of someone. So that is where I am going to stop. Now, take a sec. Relax. Relax those hands, right? We just did our nice warm up. Stretch your hands out a little bit. Flail the arms around. Good for getting some blood flow back into the hands. Little sidearm stretch. People always forget that playing instruments, it is a physical endeavor. It is a physical endeavor. It's like, are we doing sprints like like a pro football player or something? No. But we're using so many fine muscles, tendons, twitch muscle fiber movements, and we are very, very prone to repetitive stress injury. So taking the time to warm up, making sure that we're stretching and taking care of our bodies, really, really important. Like my right shoulder for the past month or two has been a little bit on the sore side, so we're just doing our best to stretch that wing out a little bit. And that's why it's good to be careful with warming up. So what we have over here now is our next exercise, which is going to be our D minor triplet groups. So just like our last exercise where we're just going linear up the scale in eighth notes, now we're going to be going linearly up the scale, but in eighth note triplet groupings. So we are staying on each note of the D minor pentatonic scale for a whole grouping of eighth note triplets. And that will kind of sound like this. So starting off with 60 BPM, eighth note triplets, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. We're just going to play through this twice since it is a little bit longer than our just linear exercise, and I don't want us to just be boring out on linear triplets for too long. So 70 BPM, once again, self-reflect on yourself for a minute. I was totally rushing there at that low BPM, so once again, trying to pull it back. Always self-reflect, don't be negative on yourself, but we do need to accept and know, what do I need to focus on? I need to focus on pulling it back a little bit. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. going up to 80 BPM. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Up by 10 BPM again. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Sweet! Up by 10 again. Up to 1 hundo. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Up by 10 again. 110. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Nice, up to $120. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Getting fast. Remember, as we're getting our speed up, deep breaths, try to stay loose. We want to avoid tensing up as we're getting our BPM up. 130. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Ooh, yeah. Up to 140. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Ooh, yeah. Little bit of slop on that first repeat. Once again, you always got to self-reflect. What do I need to focus on? If you think you're flawless, great, but there's usually a little something we can pick up on. My first run was a little bit sloppy on my ascension because my pick wasn't in my optimal place, and that's fine, but that is what I need to focus on. My first ascension with confidence. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Okay, ooh, burning. Up to $1.60. We're starting to feel the slop. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Ooh, there's that slop. There's that slop. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Ooh. So 160s are cut off right now. My eighth note triplets ain't what they used to be. We got to get those up a little bit more, eh? We got to get those up a little bit more. Our next exercise that we got on the table is our D minor pentatonic groupings of 4. So if you've checked out any of the streams or past videos, you will know we are a big fan of the groupings of 4. It's a really, really good way just to kind of get your technical facilities up. It is a mind workout as well, because you always need to be remembering what kind of your next leaping off point is. Because quick refresher for our groupings of 4, we are linearly going up our scale as per usual. But for each note, we're playing up 4 notes before going to our next note. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back. And so on and so forth. So you have that constant 4, 4, 4. So we will be rocking on those groupings of 4. And remember, if you want to grab the PDFs of this tab, head on over to the Discord, where you can grab all of the tabs as PDFs for free. We love the fine price of for free, right? So here we go, 60 BPM. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Nice and slow, bumping it up to 70. A little bit of flubs on there, but we're waking the brain up on this one. And also, sometimes playing slow is harder than playing fast, especially when you got that ADHD brain, man. Too long to think. Too long to think. All right, second time, 70 BPM, 2 repeats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... That was clean. All right. Moving up to 80 BPM now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Nice, bumping up to 90 BPM. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Up to 100, feeling pretty clean, pretty clean. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Up to 110 now. 10 BPM, that good intervallic number when we're doing eighth note rises. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Up to 120. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Up to 130. How are we hanging on? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Up to 140. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. A little bit slop on that last one at the very end, but it's all right. Just a little mistake. The rest of us sound pretty clean. 150, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Again. Up to 160. Starting to feel that burn, getting a little bit of slop in some of our notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Ooh, sloppy on that descension. Let's start that off again. 160, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, we're having to lock in a little bit, but we're getting there. 170. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's do that again. Actually, let's over rev. Let's go up to, let's go up to 177. See if we can over rev our brain, which is going a little bit faster than maybe we should, but then dropping it down to see if that helps push us through. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's drop it back down to 170 just to check that that wasn't a weird fluke at 77. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Ooh, see why we flubbing at 170? Let's try that again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. There we go, up to 180. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Flub City, Flub City. Let's try it one more time, but 180 might be our limit on this one for today. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's call it at 180. I can feel the slop coming on, and I don't want to, allergies, and I don't want to reinforce the slop. So the exercise that we got going here is a really fun D minor 7 arpeggio exercise. Apologies that the tab does not reflect all of the picking and sliding. I have typically been using Good Notes to hand draw out all my tabs for years on end now, but I want to be in the I just want to have them as PDFs now so that you guys can download them a little bit easier on the Discord, so you don't have to try to fight through my handwriting. We can all read it a little bit more legibly, but I am still learning how to get all of the marks up, so apologies that this tab doesn't have all of the correct markings up on it. So with how we're going to be playing this D minor 7 arpeggio, first let's just go over what our notes are, and then we'll be going over the exact picking pattern that we're going to be using for this particular exercise. So it is your basic A string rooted D minor 7 arpeggio. We're starting off with our root note on our 5th fret, our minor 3rd with our pinky, our 5th with our 3rd finger, flat 7 with our 1st finger, another root right here, minor 3rd, 5, 7, right? So we have, and then we're just backing that down. And then we're going and grabbing our flat 7 down here at the 3rd fret before reascending back to our tonic. So nice and slow. There's many different ways that you can play this exercise. We're going to go over 2 variants that just kind of go over a bit of different techniques in each of them. The first one that we're going to do, since we're already warmed up on relentless 8th note pickings, is we're just going to be 8th note picking all of the notes out. So strict down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And I wrote this picking pattern out so that it is an even grouping, so that way we never have to restart our picking anywhere within this phrase. We're just constantly down, up, down, up, down, up, and we don't repeat on the back end of any of the notes. So for this exercise, let's go on our odds. We'll start at 65 BPM and then go up in 10s from there. Sometimes it's just good to just start on an arbitrarily different number. So far today, we've been hitting a lot of stuff at 60 BPM, so hey, we'll start at 65 and go up on the odds just for a little bit of a different flavor. So let's get our metronome going. And since this is just a 2-measure phrase, we will be playing it 4 times each tempo. 65 BPM, D minor 7 arpeggio, full alternate picks. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... nice and clean. It is always good to get your arpeggio practice in. Just get your fingers moving in some different ways. Highlight all those wonderful chord tones. We love it, we love it, we love it. 75 BPM. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Up to 85 BPM. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... 2. 3. 4. Up by 10 again. 95. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... 2. 3. 4. Nice. 105. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... 2. 3. 4. Ooh, feeling clean. 115. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... 2. 3. 4. Up to 125. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... 2. 3. 4. Up to 135. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... 2. 3. 4. Burning. 145. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... 2. 3. 4. Up by 10 again to 155. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Ooh, sloppy there. Up to 155. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... 2. 3. 4. Up to 165, starting to hear a little bit of clankiness, a little bit of tension. So trying to be mindful of that as we go a little bit faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2. 3. 4. That was nice, feeling a little bit looser. Remember, stay loose. If you're starting to death grip that pick, try to loosen that grip a little bit. Try to relax. The more we stiffen up, the more we're just fighting ourselves. You gotta let things move. Let it breathe. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2. Ooh, Ooh, Slop City. Let's try that again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, getting a little bit sloppy, but bumping up to 185 nonetheless. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2, 3, 4. Whew. Hanging on. We're going to have to start concentrating a little bit more. Pardon if I don't call out the repeats now. We're in lock-in territory. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Whew, up to 205. Locking in. I can't count. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Whew, let's see if we can get 215. Barely hanging on. Barely hanging on. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Nah, that is where our alternate picking is getting a bit sloppy at. So we are done with the alternate picking on the arpeggio, and we're going to go on to our second way that we can pick this bad boy out. Fairly similar. It's the same exact fingering. 1, 4, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4. Same exact fingering. We're still doing that slide down to our flat 7 on the 3rd fret, but we're going to be hammering on from our root note to our first minor 3rd. And then we are either going to be, if you're trying to work on your sweeps, you can do all of this in like an economy of motion, like full down, full up, or you can alternate pick it out, whatever feels comfortable for you. Sometimes I go back and forth when I'm doing these kind of what I call pseudo sweeps, where it's like, yeah, you are doing like an arpeggio and you are ascending. You could technically just economy of motion, just, arpeggiate it straight down with a sweep. But sometimes it just feels good to hit an upstroke, then go into the rest of the sweep. I don't know, man. So we're starting off with a hammer-on for our first notes. Down. And then once we get to our G string, we're hammering on. 5 to 7. Down to our 6. Hammering on and then off from our 5, 8, 5. Sweep down, 6, 7, pull off 5, sweep down, pull off, and then slide down before restarting the phrase. So nice and slow, it should sound a little something like this. Start 70 just because since we have some legato going on and a little bit of kind of pseudo sweeping in here, when you go too slow, it actually gets way harder. So give yourself a little bit of a bump up if you're starting some general legato work. It is actually easier to go slightly faster with legato. So here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Nice and mellow, but you notice with that extra space when we're doing legato, you actually have more time accountability because there's more space that you need to be actually really precise with your left hand, where usually our right hand is the actual actuator for having our next note hit. So that extra space that you have to have your hand in free air before actually articulating down to your next note, it is harder when you have more space versus less space. So if you're struggling to do legato at low BPM, it's the only time that teachers will say this, do a little bit of a bump up. It will actually make it a little bit easier. So now on to 80 BPM, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Up by 10 again. Also, if you are new in chat, feel free to drop any questions or head on over to the Discord if you want to download any of the tabs from today's lesson. Up to 90 BPM. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Up to 100. We should be starting to get at a little bit of a crossover point now where it should actually start to feel a little bit easier. That accountability space that I was talking about. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 2. By 10, 110, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 3. Ooh, Flub City on that one. Gross. Let's start that over. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Nice. It's all good if you make a flub occasionally, man. We all make flubs. Just acknowledge that you made a flub, go back to the start of your run, and just try again. No one got hurt from me messing up. It's all good. Well, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2. 3. Nice. Up to 130. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Ooh, up to 140. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 2, 3, 4. Burning through. Up to 150. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Up to 160. 160. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2. 4. One more for me. Let's do that again. Had a gross flub there on the last one. Ew. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Up to 170. Whoo, we're feeling the burn. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2. 180. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2. 3. 4. Little sloppy there. Let's do that one more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2. 4. Ooh. We're flubbing out. We're flubbing out. So we're going to call it at 180 for this hybrid approach to this arpeggio, using both a little bit of alternate picking and legato. Okay, so this next exercise kind of got inspired a little bit from Frank Gambale's Chop Builder, if anyone is familiar with that wonderful exercise program. He really likes to go up arpeggios in eighth note triplets and then descend in a different arpeggio, which is exactly what we're doing right now. So we're going to be using that D minor 7 shape that we have been using now for the past handful of exercises, right? But then once we get to the top of that D minor 7 arpeggio, we're then going to be working down an A minor 7 arpeggio. Super, super sweet. Let me move this just for a second, just so you can see a little bit close up. Right, so that would be if we're doing the full arpeggiation of it, but we are very, very thankfully staying on each note for a full grouping of eighth note triplets. If you're new to arpeggios, doing these full groupings of eighth note triplets to really reinforce your arpeggio shapes, it's a really, really, really great exercise because you're getting the shapes of the arpeggios down with your left hand without having to feel super, super rushed, but you're still getting some exercise going with your right hand, since we are doing a consistent kind of higher subdivision with our right hand. So it's just a great way to get into your arpeggio shapes while still strengthening your right hand a little bit. Nice and slow at first, building it up. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. All right, let's get it trucking away at 70 BPM here. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Two. up by 10 BPM, up to 80. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Up by 10 again, 90 BPM, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. By 10 again, up to 90 after a quick tea sip. After a quick tea sip. Tea and guitar, best combo ever. All right, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Always remember, have fun when you're practicing. Take it seriously, but not too seriously. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Up by 10, 120 now. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Last time. Up to 130, we're hanging on. How are you hanging on, though? 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. by 10 again. 140. One triplet, two triplet, three triplet, four triplet. Ooh, let's start that one over. Sloppy top. One triplet, two triplet, three triplet, four triplet. Let's go up again. Getting a little sloppy. It's a lot of relentless eighth note triplets. A lot of relentless triplets. A lot of relentless triplets. One triplet, two triplet, three triplet, four triplet. Ooh, burning. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate you hanging out and jamming some D minor technique with me. Hopefully you guys learned a couple of techniques or at least got some good exercises so that you're feeling a little bit more fluent on your instrument. As always, give me a follow on all the various social medias all over the place. Link in the description and the bio, all the place. You cats know where to find all that stuff, but give me a follow over on all of my socials in my description. That way you won't miss either while I am live or when I have new videos coming out on YouTube. So until next time, peace.